all right. Let's get this started. Let's go. Let's make this a reality show. All right. Ooh, haha. All right, is this working? Is it working? All right. I think it's working. Hello. Hello, people out there. Hello, how you doing? It's ready to go. Let's go. Let's do it Wingspan style. Hey, everyone on Wingspan TT, the fourth best commentator on the planet. As you can tell from the shirt and the hair and the IKEA art that's now so famous. So famous, that IKEA art. How's everyone doing tonight? Thank you for coming along for the stream. I wanted to start things off a little early with the load screen and stuff so that people know that I'm starting, because I felt like the last couple times I started, people had no warning. The stream's already going, and then they're already discombobulated. They're discombobulated. So I'd like to thank you for showing up and watching. It means a lot to me. I'd also like to thank my supporters at patreon.com/wingspantet for making this stream possible, especially my top tier patrons, Adrian Wells and Sean Ricci. All right, because of them, I can afford this Logitech Proteus gaming mouse. Really, by the way, I know it's an Eve joke that's called a Proteus, but this is not a sponsored message. I'm just telling you that this is the best mouse I've ever used. I've gone through a lot. Now, Zayblade, thanks for following. I gotta say it. So thank you to my supporters for making little things like that possible. And also just thank you for everyone for watching. If you'd like to support me on Patreon, you can show up in the credits. You can get all my videos early. You can get some access and information about what's going on behind the scenes and all that stuff. And hopefully I'm going to be starting now for the first month. Now that I'll be completing my first month of it. Be doing my... Oh, someone's hosting my stream. Okay. Wow, that's cool. I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't even believe I had turned on that little notification. What was I going to say? I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, and then, yeah, we're going to have Patreon-only videos once a month. That are kind of like vlogs about whatever the patrons want. So the first one will be going out soon, and I'm also working on my Wingspan anniversary video. So let me just catch up to the chat here and say hello to some people, because we got Cameron and Tolis and another Cameron and Tachyon, Black, Zadeblade, Sympathy, System Philosophy, sorry. Oh man, we got What Turtle, Gecko Man, we got a Zarvox raid. Oh, this is a raid? Is this really a raid? Gonna screenshot 100 times a year. Okay, I don't know what the hell these people are talking about. Man, you and your YouTube videos on Bombers of Hawaii kept playing Eve. Thank you. All right, you don't have to thank me for convincing you to pay CCP money every month. You don't. That's not. You know, that's just the magic of Eve Online. I really have nothing to do with that. But if you ever want to tweet at CCP Games and tell them that my videos kept you playing, like I wouldn't complain about that. I wouldn't complain. I think that would be great. I've had that means a lot. It means a lot, and I'm glad that what it means to me is that what I'm doing here matters to some degree. Just like this type of gameplay, like it's not like there's cool stuff happening, right? There's really awesome stuff happening, and actually it's so funny looking back on yes, I guess it was 9/11, but on Monday night stream, like I'm streaming, then I started like losing some people. I'm like, what's going on here? Well, it turns out what was going on was the biggest backstab in the history of Eve nullsec politics ever, where the CSM, the judge, decided that he was going to have Judgment Day and destroy Circle of Two and steal like 2 trillion ISK. Kind of insane. So I get it. I get that nullsec politics is cool. I get that nullsec wars are cool. I get that death and destruction and wanting chaos is cool. But that's not everything I do, right? I'm just a lowly hunter. I'm the lowly CEO of Wingspan Delivery Services. Hold on a second. Hold on. I might have something come up here. And if everyone's just wondering, I do have two windows. I have two. Oh no, did my wormhole crit? Oh. Hold on a second. Oh no. I think my wormhole might have gone bye-bye. The last one, I had people going in and out. I had some people going in and out of the wormhole, so I was a little sad to see that. Backstabber's gonna get backstabbed. That's true. That's true. Loot in your future. I don't know what that means. If people want to give me loot, I'm not gonna complain. On my website, torpedodelivery.com, I have like a little thing that just says, like, by reading the sentence, you agree to send Chance Ravine 31 million ISK. I also put one of those at the end of Going South, my video series, and it was hugely successful. So for everyone who read that sentence and fell for it and sent me 31 million ISK with a little smiley winky face, thank you very much. I want you to know that all of that money went directly into buying munitions that went to Wingspan customers. YouTube shows are great. Thank you, Rogue X. Thank you. Thank you. You know it too. Hello, hello. Left-handed salute. There we go. Main Raven Tomo, that's you? Oh, okay, man. Hey, how you doing? Long time no see. Ex-Wingspan agent there, I believe, is Main Norn. Oh, man. It made me laugh. Dude, message me. I'm going to give you a fleet invite. I don't need a fleet. What am I going to do with fleet invite? What am I going to do with that? Get wrecked? That's what's going to happen. I'm going to get wrecked. I'm in the wrecking business. I am the one who wrecks. That's what I need to do. Now, I'd like to apologize to everyone. Last stream, I was trying to show off what does it mean to have customer service 5 and advanced patience 5, and I waited a little too long. Oh, got a ship. I waited a little too long, and a ship got away, and the dish ran away with the spoon, and I felt a little bad about it, all right? I felt bad. I honestly felt bad. Okay, we're landing on a... The hell's this? Wait, where the hell am I? Wait, why am I here and there's no wormhole? There's no wormhole here? Where's that guy going? Oh, Okay, this wormhole already collapsed. Hold on a second. By the time I landed, it already collapsed. I'm just going to save a bookmark there in case this guy comes back. Okay. Thank you for watching Going South. Customers. If you send me ISK, can you get a shirt? Unfortunately, I can't pay the shirt printers in ISK. So if you send me ISK, that's great. But if you want a shirt, hey, someone just send me 31 million ISK. That's awesome. That's great. That's going to buy, what's that going to buy? Boosters, missiles. There's a B274 wormhole here. Okay. All right. Well, I know where that person went. They went to high sec. Okay. Hold on a second. Look at this. See? That's magic. It's magic. Okay. Let's see. What do we got here? Okay. Okay. Let me see where the hell this stuff goes. Let me see. I need to know. I'm like, ooh, spooky, there are probes on scan. Then I realized they're my probes. Because of course they are. Because of course they are. Alright, let's see here. Paste stuff in tripwire. Tripwire. So important. So important. So important. God bless Damien for creating tripwire. Really. Really. He's a patron saint of wormhole content. He really is. I met him at E-Vegas. Hell of a guy. Awesome guy. Very humble. So kind of the opposite of... It was like an opposite meeting of minds, but... Okay, this is some crappy data site. I don't know. The hell is this? Who's got Discord? How important is getting level 5 in weapon and missile skills? Is it worth the time to invest in them? It really depends. If you're asking about torpedoes, the answer is it's not important. Okay? It's not important to get level 5 missile skills for torpedoes, okay? If you're talking about stealth bomber. Because the reality is this, like half of your damage, I'm not exaggerating, half of your damage comes from having Covert Ops 5. So having Covert Ops 5 is worth more than all your other missile damage skills put together. So yeah, if you're doing like kind of what I'm doing here with rapid lights and things like that, no reason not to get rapid lights 5. You know, getting the specialization skills 5, I would say is not worth it. That's not worth it. I mean, I'm training it now. I'm literally trying. You can see my skill queue, I guess. Hold on a second. I guess I could show my skill queue. I don't see any reason that would be dangerous to the stream. Okay, there you go. So here you can see I'm training. Can you see this on the screen? Yeah. I'm training Heavy Assault Missile Specialization 5. I'm like halfway through that. And if you want to see my missile skills here, like they're pretty much 5 on all the actual skills that allow you to use Tech 2 missiles. And then I have 4 on most of the specializations. I'm just training Ham 5s and Light Missile Specialization 5 just because I use it all the time. And I really don't have that much else I want to train right now. So that's just what's up there. But you also have to see that I have 92 million skill points and I pretty much only fly Cloaky ships. So I have a very narrow window of stuff that I fly, and I fly the same stuff over and over. So, all right, we're just gonna. I assume that this is the other static, and we're just gonna scan this, and then we're gonna figure out where all the stuff goes. So I hope that answers your question. And if you check out the torpedo delivery book that I wrote, you'll actually see that I've ranked all of the skills for stealth bombers by how important they are to train to 4 or 5. So if you ever want to get that, you can totally get that for free. torpedodelivery.com/guide, and it's a 36-page book about like how to fly a stealth bomber. But part of it is what skills should you train, how far should you train them, and in what order you should train them in. All right, here. Wingspan. Can I explain what it is that I do? Do you mean so I'm talking to apathetic Brent. Brent, can you tell me what do you mean by that? You mean like what do I do as a right now, or what do I do as a CEO of Wingspan, or like what do you mean by what do I do? What do I do in real life? Like I'm not sure what that question means. So apathetic Brent, let me know what you need. Let me know what you need for that. Torpedoes 5, torpedo specialization training. Wow, that's a good one. Okay, here we've got a heron. Okay, a heron appears. What the hell is it doing? Splashing out to high sec. Got it. Got it. Okay. All right. 144 Ik Barba Darkel. I don't know what that means. Bombers or glass cans, polarized weapons, or remove the tank. Yes. Yes. What do I do in Eve? Oh, okay. Yeah, I can totally explain that. Whoa, do I really have 236 people watching on my own channel? Is that really it? Is that because of the host? Is that it? Because I've been hosted? I've only been doing this Twitch thing for like I don't know, a month or two. I used to do more streaming back in the day with like Assassin's Creed stuff. So I'm like, what does that mean? Wow. Okay, I got 174 on Twitch, and I guess everyone else is on YouTube. So what do I do in EVE Online? So I am the CEO of Wingspan Delivery Services, which is a corporation I founded approximately 3.1 years ago. It is the largest, and as far as it's the largest covert ops corporation in EVE Online. We focus 100% on covert ops, stealth warfare, and basically pouncing on people who have no idea that we're there or where we're coming from or anything like that. So that's what we do. That's 100% what we do. And so I'm the CEO, and we basically gank people. We're gankers. We're gankers. It's true. And that's it. So hold on a second. I gotta get something in here. Okay. Okay. All right. Gotta save this wormhole. So what we do is we fly around spooky space, otherwise known as Anoikis, otherwise known as wormhole space, and we look for customers, people who are sad, they're alone, they don't have any friends, they're scared. It's scary, it's spooky space. And what we do is we decloak when they don't know it, and we give them free torpedoes, whether they order them or not. That's what we do. We give them torpedoes, bring them a ham sandwich. The popular Tengu Ham and Jam is also up there. We got party delivery units. We've got party drones that we can launch from Stratios, Asteros, Lokis, Legions, Pilgrims. Whatever you're looking for, if you need it, or if you don't know you need it, we can get that for you. Wow, I totally messed this up. All right, let me get rid of... This is the totally wrong bookmark. Okay. I see. Hold on a second. I saved my bookmarks wrong. Someone's going to scream at me on Fleet Comms. Someone's gonna scream at me in fleet comms because the CEO messed it up. All right, I would deserve it. I deserve it. I shouldn't be exempt from the rules. I should be following the rules. I wrote the rules. I literally wrote the book on how to do this. That's not 100% true, by the way. So I'm gonna get to that in a second. And if you want to learn anything else about our corp, the best way to learn is 2 ways. Go to torpedodelivery.com. I'm just gonna put that in there. Okay. You can read about our corp, what we do, the history a little bit, things like that. You can read that book there. You can get that book for free. Or you should go to my YouTube channel. If you're currently on Twitch and you and whatever, then go to my YouTube channel and check that out. Hold on a second, just saving bookmarks. I gotta not mess this up because actually I messed up a lot of bookmarks last stream, and some comms officers were yelling at me. So, yep, and we're not happy until they're content. So yeah, the other best way is to watch my YouTube videos about EVE Online, and you can kind of see what we do, how we operate. We're kind of like a role play covert ops corp. It's just a lot of fun, and we're not traditional corp. We're more like a club. We're more like-minded people. Like, we don't have any required CTAs, any required fleets. We don't have a specific staging system or anything like that. We just sign on, get in a Cloaky ship, scan through wormhole space and find customers, call in the fleet, and we'll help them, we'll help them out. What's our return policy? Our return policy is if you can find us, you can return the product. So the rain or shine. I hope that makes some sense. Someone's saying I need a Cloaky Phoenix so I can do rapid torpedo delivery. I'm not against that necessarily. I'd be curious to see how that goes. Let's splash. Let's splash. Let's splash. Why are people... Oh, man. Yeah, people in my corp are complaining about my bookmark, so... Here we go. Wait, what the fuck is going on here? No, that's so... Oh, there's something wrong with D-Scan tonight. There's something wrong. It's lagging behind a lot. It's lagging behind a lot. It's like... Right. I press D-Scan, and it doesn't happen for several seconds, and it's just throwing me off. It's throwing me off. All right. Let's see. Let's warp to over this thing. I don't know. Overheat modules ahead of time, so if I find something, they're ready to go. Okay. Covert ops. When I say splash, what I mean is I'm just gonna jump into the wormhole and make it do that splash effect. That's all I mean. Some people have a problem with splash. They want me to call it jump, but I don't feel like I'm jumping. I feel like I'm going into a puddle. Like a jump to me is like a big warp gate jump thing. I don't know. So if they have a problem with splash, that's their problem. You know what? When you are, you can use whatever word you want. I'm not stopping you. Use whatever you want. Use whatever you want. Oh man. Okay. All right, so here we got Goat Venom. Watch your Going South videos. Really good stuff. Looks like I had a lot of fun. Thank you. It was a lot of fun. It was a crazy adventure. People ask me, like, when will I make another Going South? The answer is when someone that insane gets involved in Wingspan's affairs again, because there's nothing... I can't make that happen. I can't make Arcad Venom and Andres and Carnisher exist, okay? Like, those people, like, it's just the same thing with, like, the Judge and GigX and all that stuff, however you pronounce... I assume it's GigX. I can't make people do these things, all right? It has to happen organically. And there have actually been times in Wingspan's past where we, like, I wouldn't say try to force, but we tried to make things like Going South happen, and they didn't happen. Like, you can't stop trying to make Going South a thing. It's never going to be a thing. You can't just make something like that happen because it runs on human insanity. Like, that's the problem. It runs on human insanity. And as soon as you try to manufacture that for someone else, it just falls apart. Things fall apart. The center can't hold. This stream is sponsored by Chinawa Chebi. All right. And I'd like to... All right. Hold on a second. All right. I got a wormhole here. Got a wormhole. That's good. Nothing on D-Scan. This system's dead. This system is deader than the economic value of Florence, Italy. It's just totally just done. That thing just hasn't gone anywhere for 500 years. Okay, yep, we got one. We got one. All right. Then I discovered a while back that leaving modules overheated still damage them, even though they're not in use. It doesn't damage the modules. It's only okay. What I've learned is that if you overheat the modules after you've used them and your rack is hot, so once you use an overheated module, the racks, the high, medium, and low, see this heat status on my screen down there? Wait, hold on. Where do I have to put my finger to make this make sense? There we go. Down there in the center where I got my mouse. So as you use overheated modules, these things start overheating and they get hot, right? So basically, as long as you have hot modules, those things keep heating up. So if I decloaked and started using my SIBO and these things started getting hot, what would happen is the rack, the medium rack that they're on would keep heating up. But then even if I cloaked up and left it hot, it would keep heating up and it would eventually get to 100%. And I believe the thing is that the hotter the rack is, because, you know, I feel like this is setting up a really easy joke. But the hotter the rack is, then the faster modules take heat damage. So that's it. That's all there is to it. So that's why, yeah, you probably don't want to do that. And I don't know, again, you know what we've all done, Cameron? I don't know what you're talking about. Should use the Proteus. It has a wingspan colored skin. I have a wingspan colored skin. I have one. I swear I do. Okay. This wormhole is not useful to me right now. Let me see what else I can gather. Let me see what else I can gather. Thank you, everyone. So people who are watching, I guess, yeah, if you came here through a raid, from someone else's stream, or whatever, I'd love to know why. Why did you come? What made you believe that this would be a good use of your time? Because you know, it's a crazy world out there. So much content, so little time. I'd love to know because it'll help me make better decisions in the future. The hotter the rack, the faster the finish. I guess that's one way of putting it. It had to be done. One thing, you know, I gotta say, I had a little bit of a throwback moment earlier today. It was really cool. So I don't know how many people who are watching. I doubt it's a large percentage, probably more on the YouTube side than the Twitch side, but who have followed my channel for a significant amount of time. And like back in the day, so before EVE Online, my main game was Assassin's Creed multiplayer. Still one of my favorite multiplayer experiences of all time. And then before that, I was playing a lot of like Magic the Gathering, Duels of the Planeswalkers, that whole series. I played that from 2012 to like last year, really. And I was just super into that series. I love Magic the Gathering. I've played it since Tempest or Stronghold or some Exodus, somewhere between Stronghold and Exodus. I remember like starting playing and then like Exodus came out. So around there. And I love the game. And now Magic Arena is coming out. And I was like, oh, you know what? Maybe I should like hop on some streams and see what's going on. Like, do people still play Magic Duels or not? Blah, blah, blah. So I hop on like literally the first Magic Duel stream I see. And I just drop in the chat and just say like, hi, look, cool stream, whatever. And people in the chat are immediately like, wait a second. You're Wingspan? You're Wingspan? TT? Are you really? You're him? And I was like, not that... I guess I was just really happy to just feel like even though I haven't played the game for like a year and a half or so, that people like remember that for a while there, you know, I was really invested in that community. Really spent a lot of time organizing events, getting like news scoops directly from Wizards and stuff for the community. So I'm really hyped for Magic the Gathering Arena that's coming out soon. I'm really hyped. I really intend to play that a lot on like my alternate day streams because I love Magic. I always have, always will, to some degree. So I hope, if you like what I do in general, that you'll check out those streams too, even though they're not EVE. It's true. And hey, end of this month, if you want to see me play stuff that's not EVE Online, but that you might still like because you have a limited scope of interest, nothing wrong with that. EVE Valkyrie coming out September 26th. I'll be there, be square. It's gonna be awesome. All right, let's see here. Someone says they were promised pineapples. Not true. Zarvox hosts, and I've seen the YouTube videos. Hello, Rogue XS. Here we go. I watch your streams because I want to learn how to kill things. Well, I'm not exactly the expert on that. So I am an expert on. Hold on a second. Okay, hold on a second. All right, sorry, I just had some questions in my corp. All right, so I got 2 wormholes, but I believe, see, there's something laggy going on. All right, I might have to hop out of this chain. I don't think this is going. I don't think this chain is going anywhere that I need it to go. All right, is this really it? Hold on. That's strange. Why did I mark that down? Okay. Got 1, 2. Oh, there's one I didn't check yet. Oh, wait, hold on. It's the one I'm literally sitting on. This is what happens when I talk too long. Okay, there's a wormhole right here. Where does this go? Okay, this thing go. Oh, boo. It goes to like K-space. Wah, wah. This chain's kind of dead. Alright, I might just take it. I might just take it. Just take it. Whatever. You never know. I've caught cool stuff in low sec and null sec before. Unlikely, but it's possible. We got Trivian Sisai, former Wingspan agent, now in Signal Cartel. I love Signal Cartel. Thanks for dropping by. Some people got some nanite paste. What is Magic the Gathering Arena? Big time. Come on, man. All right. So, as you might know, hold on. I will catch up. Am I Johnny Pugh? Shaq, come on. No. No, I'm not Johnny Pugh. I'm not Sir Livingston. I'm Wingspan TET, the 4th best commentator on the planet, and CEO of Wingspan Delivery Services, Chance Ravine in-game. Johnny Pugh, while awesome, is a wholly separate person. So, I'm not Johnny Pugh. Someone's saying my mic is too loud. Can I turn it down? Well, you're free to turn down the volume on the player. Does everyone else feel like my mic's too loud? Because I can turn it down, but I don't want to make up. I'd rather it be too loud and you have to turn it down than it be too low and no one can turn it up loud enough, or they turn it up and then like other things on their computer deafen them. So that's just my concern there. Will Valkyrie be a monthly subscription? No, Valkyrie's going to be like a freemium kind of game. So it's going to be a game that costs $30 up front, and then it's free, but there's going to be like microtransactions, but blah, 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 blah. So, and now it's on VR and 2D. Second best commentator happened to mention a host. The second best commentator on YouTube? I don't think so. First of all, it's not YouTube, it's Twitch. Second best. Second best. Oh, man. I don't know if that's been verified. I don't know if that's been verified by an independent panel. I don't know. Hello, Arnell in Hawaii. Miss Playing E, Frigate Master Race. Okay, Johnny Pugh rocks. Mike's fine. All right, other people have no problem with the mic. Okay. Can you join my corp? Yes. Apply. torpedodelivery.com/careers. Okay. Very good. It's God. Someone said my microphone is God. I'm glad to hear that it's God. I've always, people spend their whole lives looking for God, and if I've just found it by having a microphone on my desk, that's just made my search so easy. So really, really amazing. Really amazing. All right. Turn down 4 watts. Turn down for what? All right. I won't do that again. I'll never make music sounds again ever on this stream. Ooh. My coaster stuck to the glass. It's a little awkward. So I got this coaster in Granada, Spain. I'm sure it's like one of those tourist trap things everyone gets. But it's beautiful. I love it. Granada, Spain, by the way, is easily the best place I've ever visited. It's up there. Top 3 places. If you're ever thinking like, oh, it'd be nice, you should take a trip to Italy. And maybe if you've noticed from my comments before about Florence, I highly recommend that you go to Spain instead. It's like, it just feels less like a Disneyland. That's it. Florence is like Disneyland, except instead of Mickey Mouse, you have leather boots you don't need to buy. And instead of overpriced food, you have really expensive food that's worth the price, but it's still really expensive. That's it. Whereas if you go to Granada, Spain, they have that whole thing where if you buy any drink at a bar, they have to legally give you like tapas for free. So like, why buy food? You can just order like 6 drinks and just get a whole platter laid out. I don't know. Granada, awesome city. The Alhambra Palace is there. Alhambra Palace, beautiful Moorish palace. That's still intact there. Really gorgeous. And again, my fans will know this, but the Alhambra Castle was a level in Assassin's Creed multiplayer for Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. So I got to experience that in real life and then also murder people, but not in real life. That was in the game. Because if you die in the game, you die in real life. All right. Go to Portugal. I hear Portugal is the cool place to go now, but someone needs to sell me on it. Someone needs to tell me, why should I go to Portugal? Why should I go there? I heard certain drugs are illegal there. Other than that, I don't have any reason to go to Portugal. How much ammo do I bring on a roam? Like 3 reloads, usually? 3 reloads. I want to make a LinkedIn page for Wingspan Delivery Services, but that just seems like I'm exposing myself to some kind of lawsuit or something, or getting banned from LinkedIn at some point. So I don't think I'm going to do that. I don't think I'm going to do that. Oh, wait a second. There's stuff going on in this low-sec system. I wasn't even paying attention. Oh, someone in local says, "Are you here to violence my space votes?" Oh, hi. See, this is the problem with being me. Is if people know who I am, they're like, "Oh, it's Wingspan. He's here to blow me up." All right, so we got a. See, oh, I spilled stuff on my keyboard. That's no good. Which wormhole is this? Okay. Okay. I'm going to save this wormhole. Alright, this is a wormhole. However, it's kind of end of life. It's end of life. It's standing right on the edge. It's not going to make it. It's not going to make it. Alright. Hello, friends. It was nice to meet you at Eve Northeast. Hello, Phoenix. Hello. Nice to meet you. Did I meet you, Eve Northeast? What was your corp? What was your name? I'm trying to remember. A lot of people. All right. Spanish people don't eat the tapas. That's true. It's possible. That's fine. That's totally fine. What do Spanish people eat? Do they eat white asparagus? That's what I got. That's the only thing I learned, is that white asparagus seems like it's moderately popular in Spain. That's what I learned. I learned a little Spanish. It's true. Alright, I don't know what's going on here. Okay. Hello, Sir Handsome. Hello, Sir Handsome. How you doing? Hello, hello. Nice to meet you. Phoenix Ashenborn. Oh, you were in Brave at the time. Okay. You left Brave already? That's interesting. Why'd you leave? Did I bomb anyone yet? No, I didn't bomb anyone. I'm not in a bomber. I'm not in a bomber. So I can't bomb anyone. Excuse me. You know, it's funny. There used to be, I used to play Guild Wars 1 a lot. And there was like this video that was like the Krita bomber or something. It was so funny. I'm going to get the link and post it in chat. It's so absolutely funny. It's just completely stupid. Oh, the scan probe's in here. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. All right, here we go. Okay. Sangria. Yeah, you gotta love sangria. All right, we got scan probes. That's good. But the scan probes are evil. That's bad. But they're low in cholesterol. That's good. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, I know. I was just gonna search for the Krita bomber thing. Hold on. Krita bomber Guild Wars. Oh man, this video was so. It probably sucks. It probably actually sucks. But oh, it's got 39,000 views. This is like back when 39,000 views was like YouTube breaking amount of views. Hold on a second. I think this is it. I think this is it. Oh yeah, this is it. This is so stupid. I'm sure like people have made like World of Warcraft video is 1,000 times better than this, but I was just so into Guild Wars 1. I love that game. That was a great game. My friends and family could tell you that there's this time where I was supposed to like go to Six Flags or something with some friends, and they showed up to my apartment to pick me up, and I was just like sitting there in my underwear playing Guild Wars. I must have been playing for like 5 hours straight or something like that. I was not prepared to go to Six Flags. I probably should have like gotten sleep instead and gotten a shower and stuff. Anyway, Guild Wars 1, great game. Awesome game. What tool do I use for wormhole chains? It's easy. Tripwire. Tripwire is what you should pick. It's the #1 tool. It's what you should do. Okay, nothing here. I was looking for the wild animal stats. Oh, the wild animal stats. That's called Tierzoo. Tierzoo, I believe. Yes, look up Tierzoo. Tierzzoo on YouTube. That guy's awesome. Tell him Wingspan sent you. Because when this guy blows up and gets 1 million followers, I want him to know that even though he's #1 now, that the #4 person got him there. So that's what I want. Yeah, Guild Wars 2. The thing with Guild Wars 2 is it's a good game. It's just not a good sequel to Guild Wars. That's it. That's all there is to it. It's a good game. It's just not a good Guild Wars game. Like, it's a really cool, traditional kind of MMORPG, right? That's what it is. But the thing is, everything that made Guild Wars 1 good was everything that broke it away from traditional MMOs. So to say that Guild Wars 2 is a good game, is a bad game, it's like, no, it's a good game. It's just like imagine that the sequel to Guild Wars was Forza Motorsport 4, right? Like, you couldn't say it's a bad game. Forza Motorsport's a great game. It's just not a good sequel to Guild Wars 1. That's it. That's all there is to it. And by the way, thank you everyone who's been following me. That means a lot to me. I'm kind of new to this whole streaming thing, so hopefully I'm not letting you down. Hopefully I'm providing something of some minor trivial value that you can extract and think about. Like, whoa, okay. Even if I haven't found content yet, I will find it. And I have Wingspan, other people in Wingspan looking for stuff. So if I don't find anything, hopefully they do. That's how this whole corp works, and that's something that I think a lot of people don't get. They're like, I went to W space and scanned for 10 minutes and didn't find anything. Well, yeah, most of Wormhole space is empty. Most of Wormhole space is empty. All right, is devoid of beings and purpose, just like our world, right? But what happens is, if you have hundreds of people in a corporation and you have 10 to 20% of them online at any given time and they're all scanning down wormhole chains, you find stuff a lot faster. So this is what Wingspan does. We spread out, and that's the other thing. People, why don't you have a home system? Because we want to spread out. The faster you spread out, if you have a home system and you're just diving the same chain over and over and rolling the same holes, there's only a certain speed that you can find content. But if you're spread out in no specific place, in no specific order, you can scan down 10, 20, 30, 31 chains even at once. It's content city, hopefully. Hopefully. No promises. More relic sites. Come on, I don't need this. I don't need this in my life. Okay. I don't need this in my life. Okay. On the plus side, Explorer comes here, which I believe there's one in here. I had seen some probes. Maybe I should get back over to the exit just to see if anyone's coming in or out. Like, that's the thing. Like, sometimes I just sit out here in the middle of nowhere, like hiding, and then it's like, okay, that's great, except I'm not hiding from anyone. I'm cloaked. I should be out there by a wormhole so that if someone splashes in, I'll be able to see them. I'll be able to tell what's going on. Because having eyes on entrances is a really big deal. Okay, let's do this. Smash that like button. Like, follow, share, and subscribe. Buy my t-shirts. And please get a Wingspan tattoo and send me a picture. Okay, I want to know how it comes out first so I can decide if I need one. Alright. By the way, who's going... Like, Vegas. I'm so stoked. I'm ready, but I'm also really nervous because we have an insane number of people going. I think we're going to... Even though we're a pretty small corporation / alliance, we're going to have like 30 people there, almost. Potentially, including like significant others and whatnot. Maybe 31. Maybe 31. I'm nervous. It's a lot. It's a lot to live up to. I might be doing stream stuff for CCP at E Vegas, so I could. There's one more thing I can fuck up right there. Lots of stuff I can fuck up. So it's really big. I feel like a huge sense of responsibility. So there you go. Okay. Big dumb idiot head. Am I being called that, or is that in reference to something else? I mean, I know my head's pretty big. I know it. And all the measurements show it, because whenever I try to buy a hat, I don't like hats, but it's not just I don't like them, but it's really hard for me to get a hat that fits. Okay, what the hell? I forget what this goes to. Dangerous space. I believe this goes to C4. I don't know. Not sure. Okay. Gasite. I'm decloaked. That's great. That's just fabulous. I love being decloaked. Being decloaked is like, when you fly Cloaky ships 23 hours a day, being decloaked is genuinely terrifying. You really feel exposed. You really feel exposed, and you don't get anything in return. Okay? Alright. Let's see what we got. Oh man, my nose is itching like crazy. When is E Vegas? Is the first weekend of October, like October 6th through 8th, I believe. How many total people normally show up? I think, if you're asking me how many people totally show up in E Vegas or how many people totally show up in Wingspan, because the first year we had 12 people show up, which again, that's a really good showing for, we were a much smaller corp at the time. And then last year, I didn't go. I think we had like six people there. It was just not there was just fewer people were able to go. So then now this year, so there you go. So this year, it's a big change, really big. Yeah, hats. It's hard to fit the hats. I don't know what the Trump reference is. I don't know. One thing is too. It's like the same thing like shoes. Like here's the thing with shoes. Okay, so my shoe size is exactly 12 and a half. 12 and a half, I'm going to tell you right now, is the most annoying shoe size to have in the world. Because if you've ever been shoe shopping, you'll notice it goes like size 7, 7.5, 8, 8.5, 9, 9.5, 10, 10.5, 11, 11.5, 12, and then it just fucking stops, and it goes 13, 14, 15, 16, whatever. Like then you have to buy plus size shoes online, and they come in increments of 13, 14, 15. So basically, I'm like the last half size that is never sold in a store. It's really, really crappy. All right, it's really like it's just a crap. It's just like I know. Does anyone want to pay me extra for this? Because I know sometimes that's a thing on like webcams, but I just want to make that an option. Just want to make that an option. So anyway, it's tough out there. It's tough out there shoe shopping. Why is it telling me this is a wormhole even though I haven't scanned it yet? Alright, let me just scan over here to see what's going on. Okay, no luck so far here. Okay, thank you for the follow. We're like 500. E Vegas is sold out. Yep, E Vegas is totally sold out. More follows, thank you. Means a lot. Oh, God damn it. I'm scanning down my own entrance again. I really gotta ignore this stuff sooner. Alright, hold on a second. Edit the bookmark so I don't do this again. And people are like, wow, Wingspan's dumb. I am, but I'm also trying to pay attention to stream at the same time, so it's difficult. If people watch my YouTube videos going, why are you doing this weird crap with your camera? Why aren't you just playing tactical? Why don't you just zoom out? Like, yes, I know it's better, but I'm trying to put on a show for you, the people, all right? I'm trying to make it for you. It's for you. If I want to, I have plenty of videos. I have plenty of things I didn't film that look like garbage, with garbage audio, okay? And I do all the things that I'm supposed to do. Sometimes I still die. But I just don't post, like, there's no reason to post it because it looks bad. It doesn't look entertaining. Like, you're not here to see good. You're here to see things blow up badly, either for me or the other person. That's what I believe. And that's right, as soon as you log off, that's when all the content comes. Having size 61.5 feet is even worse. If you have 61.5, I believe that's size 30.5, which rounds up ironically to 31. Yeah, it's pretty. I believe you mean 6.5. Yeah, that's just below. Just like I was saying before, it starts at 7 and goes 7.5. If you're just at 6.5, that's like a half step just below where like most of the measurements start. That's difficult too. It is. It really is. Awaken. Oh, Awaken. If you want to see it again, you're gonna have to pay. You're gonna have to pay. You've been on those Russian sites, dude. You know how this works. You know how this works. Okay? You know how this works. You got to pay for that. You had to pay. Am I going to blob some dudes? I had to find the dudes before I can blob them. That's the problem. Cannot blob without finding them. That is the problem. Trying to make it happen. Got some mediocre connections. Mediocre connections right now. Doing the scan thing, gotta stay patient. Gotta stay patient. Go through the wormhole. Go, jump in. I want to see you deliver stuff. I want to see me deliver stuff too. And Douglas with the Hewlett joke. Oh man, that was brutal last time. It was really brutal. I really expected like that. There's no like, why did that guy warp off? You know, it's like there's so many sites to run. There's so much money left on the field. I was never visible. Nothing else ever showed up on D-Scan. Like, nothing should have spooked him. So I guess I just felt like, yes, I know I could have pounced on him sooner, but I want to see hilarity. Like, I don't want to just, like, get a kill. If you want to see people get kills, go watch competent people play EVE Online. I don't want to get kills. I want to make stories happen. That's what I want to do. People are like, oh, you want to make Going South happen again? Going South wouldn't have happened if I just decloaked on people right away and did the most rational thing, right? Because rational people don't camp the same wormhole for like 2 months straight with no profit in mind and barely any content to start. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like rational decision. This is like people are saying like, oh, GigX was a content creator. You know why he's a content creator? Because he did irrational things. Because irrational actors are great for like an economy or whatever, but they're not good for blowing stuff up because it's not rational to just waste ISK and ships and stuff for no reason. Okay. Let me see here. You ever find people who hunt my corp? Not really. I don't know. It's not common. We get war decked a lot, but that's really more just because we fly expensive ships and we go through trade hubs sometimes. So that's mainly it. I just want to see people have fun in EVE. Hopefully I'm doing that. I'm having fun. Some people view what I'm doing as not fun, and that's fine. It's subjective. This is what the sandbox is about. I don't expect everyone who watches me to just think like, oh yeah, I want to do that. You know, I don't expect that because the reality is what I'm doing is very niche. Oh, that's a really strange set of statics. I haven't seen something like that in a while. All right, let's get the probes out there. Let's get the micro warp drive out there. Let's get the scanning out there. But I think what's fun is it's like you had to set up your own challenge. Like you had to handicap yourself a little bit, right? Like I know the hunting people only in Cloaky ships randomly splashing wormholes. It has a lot of handicaps, right? Like when I need backup, it may not be available because I'm too far from other delivery agents. If I am not in the ideal ship, like let's say this ship I'm in has no chance of taking down my target, I don't have a home system that I can just splash back into and reship and go get the ship I need. Like that's not an option, right? So all this stuff is a minor handicap, but it's fun. Like that's it. It's fun. It's stupid fun, and that's all that matters. Because at the end of the day, this is a sandbox, just like any sandbox game. Like there's no ultimate measure of how good you are, right? You could say that, oh well, you know, is your kill death ratio? Is that it? Is it a measure of your number of solo kills? Is how much ISK you make? Is it the number of people you scam? Is it the number of people you can get to show up to your fleets? Is it the number of subscribers you have and followers you have on Twitch? Is that it? Okay, is that it? No, it's not that. It's none of that stuff. It's whatever makes you have fun. People want me to use ECM. I have ECM. Wingspan is the only Eve streamer I watch. Thank you, Skinny Fish. I find that hard to believe, but I'll take it. Are there others? No. There are none. There are. There are actually a lot of Eve streamers. I was just telling Lysis, who's one of the people who's been streaming on CCP channel, LYSUS, that I really like his stream. That guy's awesome. Yeah, so really like it. Really like his channel. So you're saying we need more players like Johnny Depp acts? Yes. Yes! That's what we need. We need irrational actors. And I think what we need on top of that is like, I don't know how to say this. All right, so someone like me, I'm not saying someone like me exactly, but if you think about like, who am I in Eve, right? I'm someone who came into this game, who had a small outside audience. I came into this game and I kind of just took like a very specific niche and like built a community around it. And I feel like that's what we need. We need more of that. Like we need someone who's like really fucking good at Minecraft and all they do is like build shit. And they need to join Eve Online and just start it like some kind of industrial group and do something cool with it. Like that's what we need. Like that's what we need in this game, in my opinion. How can you hunt someone who's cloaked up all day? That's exactly it. That's exactly it. That's true. One thing that I like about Cloaky too, that I don't talk about a lot, is like, as an adult with a life and a family and like a job and various responsibilities and other hobbies and blah, 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 blah. Like, what I like about the Cloaky lifestyle is that I can just cloak up and leave this computer. Like, I'm not going to get caught, like, in some capital fight, and I'm just committed on grid, and I had to, like, I don't have a jump, I don't have, like, sinos to, like, get me back home to my home system I have to live in. Like, I could just literally, wherever I am, anytime I want, just log off from this game, basically. And that's something that, like, makes this game accessible for me, because I don't want to feel like I have to be logged in for 5 hours to make something happen. I don't like that. I just don't. Yes, that's correct, Archangel. When did you deliver this delivery roleplay stuff? I'm not sure what you mean by that, Angel. Psyched. Skied. Yep. Lysis is a good man. KD ratio is nice to have, but I ruined KD ratio for the lulz. That's exactly how it has to be. Alright, what is this thing? This is a C. This is a low class 100. See, yeah, it's getting really. Alright. Let's see here. Alright, let's see what this thing is up here. Nothing significant descan, it's my own probes. Okay. That's why I find it's funny. Like, I'm watching people play like PUBG, which, yes, it's a first-person shooter, but it's really, really open. Like, in terms of how you approach it, how you play, your tactics, whatever. And I see people being like, oh, this person only got one. They only got one kill. The last kill, like, that's the only kill that matters. All right? The game's not a sandbox, but it's like, all that matters is surviving till the end of the game, basically. So whether that means you just kill a lot of people, you're really good at hiding, you're really good at anticipating where the circle is going to go and getting there before everyone else and getting all the best loot. You're really good at driving a car, managing your health like a resource, and like staying outside into the blue zone and stuff. Those are all types of skill. There's nothing in the game that tells you you have to play a certain way. And that's what I really like about it. Hey, what does that mean? Hey, Manic Velocity is hosting my stream. Manic Velocity. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for hosting my stream. I gotta change that sound effect. Hold on a second, guys. One second. Alright. Alright, let's see here. So, thank you, Manic Velocity. Yeah, I gotta change that little. I don't like the zombie. I don't like the sound effect. None of that stuff. Digger Walt, you stepped away. Is PUBG worth $30? Yes. PUBG's worth $30. PUBG is more entertaining than most AAA games. that cost $50 to $60. So therefore, it's worth $30. I definitely feel like I've gotten my fun out of it for $30, even if I never played it again. So I think it's worth it. I think PUBG is worth it. I think Sonic Mania is worth it. I just bought Sonic Mania. Great game. Really cool. Great throwback to old Sonic games. If you have any other questions about video game value, let me know. So with the Walt here, someone was asking a question. Who was it? I'm scrolling back up. Digger Walt. Someone's told me that we're a role-playing corp. Is there any truth to that? So sorry, I didn't answer your question. So yes and no. So Wingspan is not officially a role-playing corp. You don't get in trouble if you don't role-play. You're not required to role-play or anything like that. The main thing that we do... Oh, here we go. That's good. Hold on a second. I'm gonna save this bookmark. Just splash this right because I'm here. Although it's a little wavy. The main thing is that role-playing is highly encouraged, because the thing that we like about the role-playing element is that it makes it so that people need to remember that this is a video game. People just go out of their minds treating this like it's some kind of Second Life or something, okay? It's not. It's a video game. And we like to use role-play to remind people this is all just a big joke. Your pixels don't matter. Nothing matters. It's just lighthearted, okay? So as far as role-playing corps go, we're probably one of the more role-play corps, but if you consider like a 5 as like a hard role-play where you must be in character all the time, otherwise you get in trouble. A 1 is no role-play. We're probably like a 2.5 on that scale. Maybe a 3.1. I don't know. I feel like a 3, though, is really a much more of like a constant roleplay. Internal comms, we're not role-playing all the time. We laugh it up, but we're not role-playing all the time. Gonna go buy Sonic. Cool. Nikolai saying LOL non-Eve games. I don't know what that means. And this is something that, by the way... Can I just say this? So Nikolai, this isn't like a burn on you or anything. But one thing that bothers me in this game is I feel like a lot of people who play Eve aren't gamers, right? They don't consider themselves gamers. They consider themselves Eve players. And that's fine for them. That's totally fine. But I think that's a huge problem with Eve. I think when people are like, why are we losing player count? How come we can't retain new players? Why does it seem like the Eve's dying? Or, you know, like, I feel like that comes up all the time, right? And it's like, the answer is because your audience, like, think about it, like, who is your potential audience in the whole world, right? Out of everyone in the world, the answer is nerdy gamers. So if you don't treat Eve Online like a game and think about, like, what do gamers want? Like, I don't see how you expect to ever get new players or anything like... Oh god, what is this? Is this fucking shattered wormhole or something? Hold on a second. Alright. I don't know how people expect that they're gonna get more players if they don't like video games. To me, that's strange. That's bizarre. That's strange. That's a really strange one. I don't understand that at all. So I think the gamification of Eve and the way people think about Eve has to be stronger. People need to think about this. People are getting upset. They're getting genuinely upset because CCP is putting money into Valkyrie. Are you insane? Like, that's what they need to do. They need to get the Eve name out there in a way that resonates with the gaming population. Like, that's what makes it... Oh, look how bright this white star is. It's making me look 100% white instead of just 50% white. That's how white this white star is. It's really amazing. Okay, this system sucks. There's nothing here. Alright. Cool. Yep. Skinny fish, reading all that stuff. Make deliveries. Gotta play more than one game. Yeah, so for me, like my channel future that I'm planning is I wanna play this game. I like PUBG, but I feel like I kinda suck at it, and like it's so saturated. I don't really see anyone caring that I play it. So what I like to do is get into Valkyrie when it comes out, see if I can wing it there or not, if I can swing it or if I can wing it. Then I really wanted to get into Magic Arena. Sorry about that. Into Magic Arena really hard when it comes out because I love Magic and I feel like I can do a lot for that game because I have in the past. So really looking forward to that. Is my rack overheated? No, man. No. I don't need heat to keep a hot rack. Pixels don't matter. Hold on a second. I gotta catch up. Will Eve die? Everything with a beginning has an end. I learned that from the Matrix. I did learn that from the Matrix. Pixels don't matter as a point of view, a valid one. Pixels matter because they're a representation of my time. It's another viewpoint, and from the videos I've seen Wingspan, it doesn't seem like your goal is to remind people that it's just a game. It looks like you guys just want to creatively gank people and use roleplay to make it funny. Instead of saying you got ganked, you're just changing the phrase to making a delivery. That's true. It's a little bit of both those things. When I was talking about the pixels don't matter, right? I don't mean to say that's the only reason we do what we do. I'm just saying it's a component of it, right? Like when I was actually thinking, I'm trying to be like 100% reflective and serious here. Like when I started Wingspan, like more than 3 years ago, and I first wrote the first delivery receipt and that whole idea of delivery service, it's like, why did I do it? It's because I feel, yes, I thought it was funny for the individual person, but I also felt like I really enjoyed when I look around Eve and see some of the lighthearted role play to it. It always bothers me when people have like Eve corpse and stuff that just like feel like 100% they're taking themselves seriously. And I like the idea that there are organizations out there, whether they're like role-playing Amar race stuff or Code or other organizations that kind of have a belief system, have something that they kind of believe in. I don't know, I find it interesting. And I feel like it reminds you that the game's not that serious. So, yes, I'm not saying that every time I send, that me and the other 450 people in this corp send delivery receipts because we want people to think this is a video game, but it's a big component. It's a big component. It's a big, to me, even if it's not every single time, it's like, why does this exist? It exists because this is a sandbox. I want to remind people this is a sandbox. That's part of it. And yeah, you got ganked. It's true. But you know what's also funny? It's funny because I get a lot of comments on my videos and whatever, like, oh, you know, people are so pissed and blah, 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 and you killed them and they're so mad. Like I would say this, about 85% of the time when I send delivery receipt, I get no response. Literally zero response. And then I would say about 13% of the time, I get a positive response. People are like, LOL, thanks, see you next time. Oh, Wingspan, you guys, ha ha ha. You know, like something like that. And then maybe 2 to 3% of the time, I get like a really salty, angry, like, oh, you think you're so smart, da, 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 da. You know what those people do? Those people create things like Going South. So, in my experience, and again, I've blown up hundreds of people. In my experience, people generally either don't care or they take it lightly. And then there's like a tiny minority of people who actually get pissed about it. So, I don't know. Again, that's anecdotal. It's anecdotal. And the plural of anecdotes is anecdotes. All right. Yeah, like Code. Someone's saying like Code. Is it like Code? Yeah. It's exactly like Code. Basically, what I did for this corp is I combined the two greatest things in Eve. No, not the two greatest things, but I combined two important things in Eve. I combined the spirit of Code's founding, the idea that creating a different mental paradigm in the game can draw people to it, and can also provide a means of interacting with others. Why is there a bookmark here to make? I guess some other Wingspan person must have been here. And I took Chesser. Everything that Chesser did, I just copied and pasted it into my corporation. Okay, your time spent consuming entertainment. So that's where your value is. Don't think Eve... Yeah, okay, that's true. Your opinion on push Eve Corps and Alliances be wider community facing definitely makes sense. Thank you, John. Thank you, John. Mustavoy. Alright. Pixels are the only thing that matter. You don't suck at PUBG as much as you just haven't developed your skill level. Thank you. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see about that. Also, the game needs a lot of optimization still. Gotta take the piss out of people. That's true, too. That is true. This is something that I was going to say, too. It's like a lot of games like heavily control how you are allowed to interact with other players, right? Like you look at something like the Nintendo Switch, and it's like you can barely interact with other players, right? Most Nintendo consoles. Then you look at games like Hearthstone where you can't even talk to your opponent. You can't chat, voice chat. You could just send pre-scripted messages, and they're really narrow in scope too. EVE Online, a sandbox where you can like type, you can change your ship name, you can kill people, you can save them, you can hold them for ransom, you can join them, you can invite them to your group, you can help them, you can sabotage them. Like, there's so many options. I feel like it's a shame if everything's just viewed through a lens of like, I must interact with people in a serious PvP fair environment. Like, that's like 1% of what EVE can be, and there's so much they can be. How is Magic the Gathering Arena going to be different from Duels? First of all, it's not being made by Stainless Games, so that's a huge difference, because Stainless Games was terrible overall. Overall, they were really bad. Okay. Oh. Look at that. Oh shit, what the hell did I just do? Did I just delete a wormhole? Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. Oh man, what happened here? Someone in my corp killed a Noctis. Not bad. You said it was being repped. Alright. Not bad. There's other stuff going on out there. Jeez, Vec. Holy shit, man. You're on fire. Alright. Holy shit. Alright, so we got the high sec here. This stuff's already scanned. Is that it? Okay. 1v1 at the sun. Come on. I don't know. I don't want to throw away my beautiful Tango. If I get desperate for content, I'll 1v1 some with the sun. But I really have to kill Marks in this one. I could do it. It's a 50-50. Vec's good though. See, that's the problem. Vec's actually good at this game. Oh, Johnny Pugh's here. Hello, Johnny Pugh. How you doing? What have you been up to? And by the way, so Big Time was asking, how's Magic Arena different from Duels? So other than what was said before, it's going to be like free to play. It's going to have, hopefully, it seems like they're planning to make it like a real Hearthstone competitor. That's what they've said they're going to do. We don't know if that's true. But the graphics are amazing. The gameplay is looking slick. The rules, it's going to have the full Magic the Gathering rules. It's not going to have Duels rules where like half the rules of Magic apply half the time. It's going to have, but you can turn it to fast mode. So it's like, it's got the full the full Magic rule playset of Magic the Gathering Online. But if you don't want to hold priority all the time and all that stuff, you can set it on like fast mode and just like gotta go fast, like just blaze through it. You can just pull a fucking Sonic the Hedgehog on it. And by the way, if you haven't followed Sonic the Hedgehog on Twitter, you are missing out, because Sonic the Hedgehog official Twitter handle is like Denny's level of funnies. Yeah, alright, so let's see here. Alright, gotta work to a wormhole, got some stuff in here. That's good. Let's see here. Do I play Magic the Gathering Online? I have played it, but honestly, I don't like it. The interface is so clunky. It was made in like 1999. The community, in my opinion, is really toxic. Like, just playing it a short amount of time, I've just run into like huge assholes who just want to belittle you and chat constantly. Like, you beat them, you're bad. They beat you, you're bad. Like, whatever happens, they just view you as bad, and I don't know. Okay, this is a separate, okay, wormhole to the one I thought I was scanning. Okay, I can do this. I can do this. Alright. And then this one, I don't know what the hell this one is. Let's find out. Only one way to find out. The only place losing ships in EVE bothers me is losing them to code because they abuse game mechanics. Alright, fair enough. Personally, not had much experience with Wingspan in games, just passing by delivery agent who's camping exit of Wormhole. Some people said hi, told me to get out of the wormhole, thought it was funny. Alright, there you go. If you want to do it going north, I have a perfect plan for you. Okay. Oh man, there's a lot of chat I missed. Hello there, hello there, hello there. Phoenix, I don't think you answered my question, so I'll dare to post again. I meant to ask it last time, especially why the mixed weapon systems. Oh, okay. Yeah, I did answer that in a previous stream, so a lot of people have asked about that. The reason I have mixed weapon systems is twofold, threefold, 3.1-fold. So the first reason is fitting reasons. I have a fit that's at like 99.9%, and fitting full rack of hams is not going to happen. And rather than sacrifice like my tank or my prop mod or something like that, I would just rather split the weapons a little bit. Okay. The other thing is that one thing, like if I actually, like, let's look at the Tengu, right? So you got the ship, you're putting out 830 DPS. Fine, right? And by the way, this isn't with Rage. I think I got Dread Goristas or Kathar Navy in here or something, right? So let's say you're putting out like 800 to 900 DPS. That's great, and the ship's really fast, and the ship's got a good tank, but like, what, like, you have to think about what are the things that you can't kill with your base. Like, whenever you think about like designing one of these ships, like what do I want to fit on the ship? Like, what makes the Stratio so good is it has energy neutralizer. So if you face a ship that has, you have okay DPS, you have good DPS, right? Oh, this is an Nullsec or something? I don't know. Hold on a second. You have good DPS to Stratios, but it's not amazing. And let's say you face a ship that can't break the tank, okay? Let's say you face a ship that can't break the tank. What do? That's what newts are for. You break the tank, you shut down. What happens if you get tackled? You newt them out, and then you warp out, okay? So that's fine. Same thing with like a Legion. You got the newts, you do the same thing. With a Loki, you can have the bonus webs, you can control range on things you can't easily kill, or things you can't apply damage to, you web them down, and then you apply your hams, right? Tengu's got range, it's got speed, it's got damage, it's got tank, but the problem is like the application. You don't get an application bonus. No application bonus. If you're firing hams, that 900 damage is totally theoretical because you're going to apply like 300 DPS to like any ship that's moving at a reasonable speed. And that's fine. If there's a buffer fit ship or something, you can take your time blowing it up. But let's say you have an Astero on you that's holding you down and it's holding tackle on you, and the other ships are coming soon, and you need to get rid of it. You're not going to get rid of it with hams. It's just not going to happen unless you get like dual webs on the thing or something. Like, you got to paint that thing up, whatever. You got to paint it like a Parisian whore, okay? That's not going to happen. You need to kill that thing fast. And just like, and here's the thing, if you just think of it like, oh, well, Legion, what I would just throw my drones on it. My drones is my secondary weapon system that takes about 25% of my damage and is just really good at applying to small things. If you're in a Loki, like, oh, I'll just throw my drones on it. My drones are my secondary weapon system that just do about 25% of my damage. I'll just apply it to a small thing. Same idea here. Instead of drones, I just have light missiles, rapid light missiles. So that's it. It really serves the purpose of drones and do the application for small things. There's no other purpose. That's all there is to it. So it's fitting, application, and kind of just experimentation too, because I was also curious to try just an only rapid light missile fit, but I had a lot of concerns about that facing active tanks and things like that, so decided not to do it. There you go. And I found so far the rapid lights actually work pretty well. There were a couple of fleet fight things that I've already posted that I will be posting in the future, where you'll see things like Kerries and Sabers and things like that show up on grid, and they die really fast to rapid light missiles. And if I had just the hams, they would take very minimal damage. They'd easily be able to tank or escape the damage. So sorry. Have I played Magic in real life? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. I actually played Magic since Tempest, or since Stronghold or Tempest or whatever it was. Played in real life back in middle school. So awkward. I played... Okay, is anyone local here? No. See, this is why I don't like Nullsec. Where did I go? I think I went through this wormhole. I don't know. Alright, let's see here. Hold on. I'm really far down the chain now. I don't know where the hell I am. Okay. Yeah, I played Magic in real life many times. Did a lot of drafts. Played a lot. I played when I was in France for a while. I played there. I was actually at the largest Grand Prix in Magic history at the time, which was in Paris in 2004, I guess, I think. Then I didn't play in person at a DCI sanctioned event for like 5 or 10 years after that. And I remember I went to like a local game shop after I moved someplace in like central Jersey, and they like, ask me my DCI number, and I don't remember. I had them look it up or something. Like, oh, it says here that the last event you were at was at the Grand Prix in Paris 10 years ago. I'm like, yeah, that sounds about right. So I have played in real life a lot. I do have a lot of decks that are sitting around, commander decks mainly. I always liked blue and red as my favorite colors. I always like control, kind of draw go-ish. I always played like counter burn decks and a lot of like removal and things like that, counter removal and stuff, and then just like lethal burn to the face for a win, or like some really big stompy kind of like Morphling back in the day, but then, you know, updated kind of finishers later on. That's always the kind of deck I like to play, but I played other stuff too. Malta, Latvia. What are the keyboard shortcuts to raise and lower drones the scan range? I don't know what the defaults are, but I've changed them to like Z and X. All right. Oh, good night, Scott Weiss. Scott Weiss. All right. Played Magic since 1993 when it came out, on and off. Yeah, that's how you do it. All right, hold on a second. Oh man, where does this thing go? Where does this wormhole go? Yeah, I liked every color really except green. Like I used to like white decks a lot, whether they're control decks or just like white weenie or like kind of like stupid angel decks and things like that. I like burn. I like rushdown. I like blue control decks. I like blue red a lot. Black was okay. Depends. I never really liked his primary color play, but I didn't mind splashing into things. I had like some suicide black decks back in like, you know, that time period. Green, I just never got into green. I just don't care about animals enough. That's what it comes down to. I just don't care. Oh man. Yeah. Alright, hold on a second. Whew! Yeah, so Magic the Gathering. And you know what's funny? I always think of Magic the Gathering and EVE Online as really similar games. And this is something that I've talked about to people in my corp a lot, but I think this is something, and I think based on talking to CCP Fozzie and some other people that they've thought this too. But like, if you really think like, what is EVE Online like? Like, what are its problems, its strengths, its blah, 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 blah. And you had to list them out like, well, its strengths are there's a lot of creativity. There's a lot of room to do whatever you want. There's a lot of different ways to play. It's got a huge, rich history. It's, you know, it's all over the place. Everyone plays in this big one community, blah, 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 blah. You can technically play for really cheap. You can also spend lots of money on it, whatever. It's flexible. All right. What are the downsides? Game's been around for forever. So there's established veterans who have every ship. They have an infinite value of stuff that you can never catch up to, and there's knowledge and all that stuff. It's really hard to get into. There's so many mechanics and rules and everything you have to learn about how everything works. It's so deep, it takes forever to learn all this stuff. It's kind of dorky, you know, like it has all that stuff going on. And you're like, wait a second, I'm describing Magic the Gathering because it's got all the same exact strengths and problems. And Magic has really done a good job. Hasbro and Wizards of the Coast have done an amazing job keeping Magic relevant for 25 years, I guess. And there's a lot of lessons that I think CCP needs to learn from Magic the Gathering in terms of its design, how it's played, how it's designed, how they profile players, right? There's if you ever read Mark Rosewater's blogs on designing Magic, he's like the head designer guy for Magic. And he has like all these interesting viewpoints on like the colors of Magic. And oh, someone's scanning. Quick, get back in the wormhole. Quick, get back in the wormhole. Someone's scanning. Hold on a second. Problem is there's nothing in there for them once they do it. Get back in the wormhole. Get back in the wormhole. Get in there, Wingspan. Quick. Quick, they're coming for you. The core scanning probes, they're landing on grid. Hide. Hide. So, thanks for your help. Been a while since I've been on EVE and they changed so much. No problem, Ashel. Magic Arena will tend to copycat the stats of Hearthstone, which has since made hundreds of millions of dollars. Wizard Coast too busy playing. Yeah, it's true. They definitely missed the mark on that. However, I think Wizards has a chance. I don't know if they're gonna beat Hearthstone, but they definitely have a chance to make a real competitor. There's a lot of rumors out there that they're gonna be putting like codes into the physical card deck, so that if you buy packs in real life, you get packs in the game, which will be huge for adoption rate. Huge. And there's millions of people who play Magic the Gathering, tens of millions, all over the world. So there you go. So anyway, I used to live in a wormhole once, but then I took a hand to thorax. All right. Yep, that's right. That's right. So what I think that like CCP needs to learn, like think about like what made Magic a success. Hold on. I think they have to give players more ways to try out all the content in EVE Online. So let me give you an example, right? Like in Magic the Gathering, there's a big design tenet that all the different mechanics and themes, you should be able to feel them at every level of rarity in the game, right? Like, okay, let's say you're like, this new set of Magic that's coming out is all about angels versus demons. Okay, that's great. But traditionally, angel and demon cards tend to be like rare and mythic cards. They're really powerful, right? But if you're going to make a whole set that's about angels and demons, you have to make cards that are like common and uncommon. Like the cards that people that aren't spending tens of thousands of dollars or aren't like experts who buy all their cards in singles online. You have to make those visible to new players. They're like, oh, this is about angels and demons. I get it. I like angels and demons. These are cool. While still reserving the powerful ones for like the higher rarities. EVE Online has this problem where a lot of the gameplay, so a decent amount is visible as an alpha player, as like a new player, but it's like the expense of losing your ships, there's just no way to test it. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no like little PvP battlegrounds where you play your ship over and over and lose it and it doesn't matter. Like Dust did this correctly, right? You look at Dust 514, what they did is they had blueprint copies or BPOs or whatever it was, and it was kind of like you could use the BPOs to have your setup, your equipment, your fit essentially on your character, and it doesn't matter how many times you die, you never lose it, right? But it kind of sucks. It's like a really low powered item, like all the items. So you could have a sniper rifle, it's just gonna kind of suck. You could have a stealth suit, but it's gonna kind of suck. Like things like that, you know what I'm saying? Like Dust had that. It's like you can have all these things for free, but they're really not very good. And I think that's something EVE needs more of. It's more like, here's a ship that's already totally fitted. It can do gas mining. It's going to be really bad at it, but you can just jump in this thing right now, basically at no cost. Maybe you can have a really nominal cost or something. Maybe they just get sold by NPCs, and you can only buy it under a certain number. I don't know, but the point is, like, just try. Just do you like gas huffing? You find out. Have another ship where it's like, here's a fucking battleship. It's a mission running battleship. It's garbage. It can't run level 4s. Maybe you can run level 2s or 3s. But you can get a sense like, do I like flying a big heavy battleship that fires cruise missiles? Because the problem is, if you don't find out if you like it until you spend hundreds of dollars subbed, like that's the problem, right? This is the problem. In your head, you're like, I want to be like Wingspan. I want to fly a stealth bomber, fly around and kill people. So the problem is either you burn out of the game before you train into those ships and then you give up on your dream, or you spend months and months and months training and building up your ISK and fitting all your ships, and then you try and you don't like it. And then that's a huge problem for EVE because you don't get to sample those things. So I think what Magic the Gathering has is that that's what they want. They're like, oh, they don't just put like the cool, deathly lightning spells. Thank you, Serbian Pew Pew. They don't just put those at a certain rarity. They put them at every rarity. So it's like, oh, I like burninating things. I like this. I like playing red. I like burning things. And I can do it with a card that costs 1 cent, or I can do it with a card that costs $10,000. But you get to try it at every level. And I think that's something that EVE Online really needs to take lessons from. I think that needs to exist. Hello, Sniper Swick. Hello. Yeah, you have to go to CC to test fits, and that's just not accessible. It's not fun. I'm not saying it's not fun at all, but it's like let's be serious. It's not what you want to do in a video game. Like if I was playing Sonic Mania, it's like, sign on to the special test server and download a separate one so you could see if you like playing as Tails. I'd be like, fuck you. Fuck you. I want to play as Tails. Let me play as Tails. Why do I have to sign into a special server to try that? So I don't want to destroy the economy of Eve or get that whole like the loss of permanence or whatever. That's still very important. But there needs to be something Eve that lets people try things different levels. And by the way, CCP needs to completely redo the way that Corps and Alliances and War decks work, because that's a big problem too. They need to make yeah, Serbian, I didn't know you're a Wormhole. Yeah, right, the Wormhole Content Creation Club, WCCC, that's what I like to call it. CCP needs to find a way to make that happen because it's vital. It's absolutely vital. Let's just go see what this thing's doing. Absolutely vital to getting people to engage with this game in the long term. Man, I can't believe it's quiet out here tonight. Quiet. Okay, it's a Ford Azar. Okay. I think they could do something like Danger Room in Eve, but then if you join Eve and join one of the New World Corps, you'll get shit on with ships. Yeah. That's the other thing. So, like, Corps and Eve, they're cool and all. There just needs to be a better system. And actually, when I was on CSM, I remember, like, at the end of it, at some point, CCP Seagull was like, hey, she asked each person, CSM, like, their advice, right? Like, we were all in a big boardroom, like, what's your advice for me or for EVE Online, like, now that you've been on the CSM for a year? And part of my answer at the time was, like, I think that at some point, like, when the hype for other stuff is high, that's when you have to, like, redo all the Corp and Alliance stuff and all the, like, that social kind of stuff. Because it's not sexy. Like, I get it. It's really hard to push, like, hey, guys, our next big patch is going to be we made corporations easier to form and clubs easier to join and mailing lists and stuff. Like, that's not going to be on the front page of Kotaku, all right? Like, that's not going to get headlines. It's not going to get retweets. It's not going to... It will appeal to EVE players, but it doesn't broaden the appeal to EVE to everyone else, right? So it's like you need to do that when something else big is happening. Like, you need to slip it in under the radar. Like, oh, World War B is happening? Like, now's the time we push out that big Corp thing. Or like, oh, we're just released EVE Nova. Like, EVE Nova's coming out, the first-person shooter. This is huge. This is really huge. This is going to, like, dominate all headlines for, like, 3 months. And all Twitch feeds and all that stuff. This is when we need to push this out. Like, that's when you push it out. That's when you push it out. Because then people aren't going to get mad. And it doesn't matter. You don't need to dominate the headlines while you're already dominating them. That's the whole point. So, I don't know. That was my part of my thought. I also told her I thought she's doing a great job. Which she really is. Yeah, CCP Seagull. I know. Not perfect, but she really cares about this game. I'm going to tell you that right now. As an ex-CSM, like, Seagull is nothing that she does is phoning it in. Nothing that she does is tone deaf. If there's anything that she doesn't understand, it's not for want of trying. It's not for want of disregard for the player community or anything. Like, she's tuned into this stuff. She spends a lot of time talking to the CSM, reading the forums and reading community stuff, being really involved, talking to all the devs. As far as I can tell, again, I don't work there or anything, but she really does. She lives and breathes this game. It really is everything. You know, as far as and again, I know this is a year and a half ago, but I think that she's the leader that this game needs. I just think that the timing decisions, some of the, like, marketing decisions in this game, I don't really understand a lot of times. Like, you have Eve Valkyrie is getting, like, real legit streamers involved who have, like, 1 million subscribers, and then Eve Online is getting me to promote their stuff on their channel. So, like, nothing against me, I love me, but there's, like, if you're trying to think, like, what's the strategy here, like, we need you need to reach out and touch someone, and that someone can't be an existing Eve player. It needs to be someone who plays like Magic, someone who is a dorky person that likes diving into things deeply. You just steal those people. That's what you gotta do. Doomcaster, Magic Arena will not be adding previous expansions, only have forward-looking expansions. Does it have any chance at all? What does it matter? But see, I think Doomcaster, I think that's the problem, is that like, and this is kind of what I'm talking about with Eve too, is like people's obsession with the past. Like, the past is great. Don't get me wrong, the past is great, but like at some point people have to like move on. Like, part of the reason that Magic the Gathering is daunting is because there's like, what, 20, 30,000 cards? I don't even know, 31,000? How many cards are there now? How many rules are there now? You're going to release Future Sight and expect people to play with those cards? There's no way. It can't happen. People need to like they can always add stuff. They can always add more cards later. They can always do whatever. They can always gauge that kind of stuff. And I think also that they have to figure out what they're going to do with Magic the Gathering Online, because if they crush MTGO before Magic Arena is ready to like take over the revenue stream, then that's bad. It's no good. No good. John Mustavoy, thank you for watching. Thank you. I'm gonna just move up this chain a little bit and see if I can't find something that perhaps I overlooked before. There's a couple wormholes I actually did not go down. There's a couple I didn't go down. Oh my god. Alright, let's see here. Alright. Go fast. I don't care if I destabilize this hole. Hold on a second, I gotta look something up on the map here for a second. "46 jumps. Ugh. Can't do that. You might have a chance. I have some of my corp wants help with something, but I can't do 46 jumps. 43 jumps. Ugh. Not gonna happen. Oh, jeez, I don't care about that. Okay. Let's see, did I go down every hole in here? This one, this one. Is there one I didn't scan? Why didn't I scan that one? Oh. I see. Alright, fine. I know I'm decloaked. I know. Let's see here. Greatest failure was producing Magic Arena and not linking your Magic Online accounts, but whatever. We'll see. They did link your Magic Duels account to it. Just putting that out there. With Japan on T3 changing out, the dust has settled. Detected cruisers are hugely overpowered for covered up something. They are without a doubt the S tier of this game. They are a league above everything else. And the Stratios is A tier. Stratios is A tier, but yeah. Super overpowered. Sorry, I just want to add some drama to that. Cetophobic. Oh no, you just said. Brat's Monster asks, Chance, since you're so pleased with Tengu, been looking for hand-me-down Stratios just in case you run out of space to keep it. Oh, you. Oh, you. Alright. That's cute. That's a cute one. I like it. I like it. Hey, Chase, how long to get an interview with Wingspan? That depends. We've been increasing the frequency of interviews, but it is probably a couple days. The reality is that we just have a lot of applications. We have a lot. We have to induct a lot of people. It takes a long time, and we're doing it on a volunteer basis. So it does take a while. So we appreciate your patience. Patience is the hallmark of a great wingspan agent. All right, let's see here. What do we got here? I went down that one. I went down that one. I didn't go down that one. Did I scan these down yet? No. Hold on a second. What? I just did something really bad. Did something bad. I just collapsed my chain or something. Ooh. Ooh, I think I might have fucked up the bookmarks, guys. Anyone in my corpus watch, I think I might have just fucked up some bookmarks. So, just want to apologize for that. That was bad. That was really bad. Oh, God. Please forgive me. Alright, let me go... Alright, let me go over this way. Okay. I might paste it over something. How have I found a use for Nestor? Nestor's lulzy. It's funny. It's great for wormhole fights, but maybe more for traditional wormhole fights. Elite Camper wants to give rolls. Not sure what you mean by that. Can you tell me what you mean? Okay. Jared. Very cool. Alright. Give rolls. Give roll. Oh no, my exit collapsed. I'm lost in space. Okay. Alright, I gotta go. I gotta, gotta scan a new exit. Okay. Well, that explains that. That explains that. Exit collapsed. Alright. Alright, let's scan down the new exits. Gotta get a new exit here. Oh man. Oh man. Yep. Yeah, people in my corp are now saying that my exit collapsed. Alright. Raven Timo, my former CEO. That's right. That's right, dude. I think I know it's 47 jumps away. Content is 47 jumps away. That's the problem. That's the problem. I'm trying, people. I'm trying. I really am. Eve's got on the phone to rescue you. I don't need a rescue. Are you serious? I invented this. We sell wormhole location services. This is what we do. This is how we roll. That was one more SIG that I haven't scanned. Alright, let's see it. Let's see it. Read 'em and weep. That's unfortunate. Yeah, my exit's gone. I gotta find a new way out. Alright, we got the low sec exit. We got some other wormhole over here. It's not the way it came in. That's good. Let's see what this thing is. Alright. Ooh. At a certain point, the rum really catches up with you. It really does. Okay, let's see what this thing is. Okay, I think I got everything. 3 wormholes. So the one that came in. Okay. I can deal with that. I can deal with that. Cameron, welcome back. Fry Cook Chef, hello. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Thank you. Thank you for keeping it real. And again, I know it's been more than 31 minutes, but I'd like to thank my Patreon supporters for making the stream possible. You really do make it possible. Because of you, I was able to buy this latch. You know, these latches, to attach like a little trailer, like a kiddie trailer to your bike, they're pretty expensive because they know that you kind of want to buy it from the manufacturer and they kind of corner the market on it. So just putting that out there. Those things ain't cheap. Alright, we got a C4 here, maybe? I don't know what this is. Let's find out. Let's find out. Let's find out. Oh wait, I know. Wingspan rule. Always splash the case base first. Always splash the case base first. Why? Because here's the thing. If I need immediate backup, I need people to know where the hell I am. Oh, man. It's a good one. It's a good one. So, I guess I'm curious. People who are watching the stream, do you feel like would you watch a stream if I was doing like Magic Duels, Magic Arena, that kind of thing? Because that's really where I got a lot of my start. Doing YouTube and stuff like that. I would like to get into that at some point, but I just want to know if people care about that. And then secondly is Valkyrie. Do you play Valkyrie? Are you gonna play Valkyrie? Do you want me to play Valkyrie? And then why does the joystick suck so much in Valkyrie? Because it seems to me right now playing with a joystick is the worst option in Valkyrie, right? If you're playing in VR, you've got freedom of look. You have all your awareness around you. You got your controller, which is pretty good. If you're playing with your mouse, you have like a free look, so you can look around with the mouse real quick, get your awareness, and you still get your normal controls. If you got a controller, you have right stick to get the free look, and then you still got your normal controls. If you're playing with a fucking HOTAS, right, joystick, you have no free look. You can't look around, which seems like a huge detriment to that game. So I don't know who would choose that, but it seems like a big mistake. Seems like a big mistake. Let's splash. Splash. What Cloaky ship can hunt more ships, a bomber or an Astero? I would say, oh man, that's really tough. That is really tough. That is a really close call. A bomber, but just barely, depending how you fit it. I mean, Astero though, it really depends. It really, if it's an active fit ship, or see, the problem is Astero has really low DPS. So any kind of active fit ship, you won't be able to break its tank ever. If it's buffer, even a buffer battleship, eventually you could break it. It'll take a really long time, but you could break it. A bomber does a lot more damage, but has no tank. So I don't know. It's about even. It's about even. Make my kid use the pedals. Yeah, we'll see about that. Caldari Navy Ravine is not at that point where she can use the pedals. C3. Alright. Now let's get back in here. Let's get back in here. Valkyrie. I don't know what that face means. What does the face mean? X-axis with the Valkyrie. I don't know what that means. VR is not good enough. It needs a couple years to evolve. I agree. I agree, but keep in mind the Valkyrie's going to be a non-VR now. It's going to be coming out on Steam in like 2 weeks. Most HOTAS sets has a directional hat button that can be used for free look. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. There you go. There you go. I was wrong. Bomber's better for bigger targets. Stero's better for smaller targets. Alright. Serbian wants to know. Hold on. Wait. Wait for it. Gotta get to this wormhole. Did I come through this way? Jeez. Chance, I have a question. I just started Twitch streaming Eve. I'm also streaming Wormhole content, which is not always full of action. When did you start streaming on Twitch? I started streaming on Twitch officially like recently, maybe like a month or so ago. A little bit more than that. I streamed before that, way back in the day. I used to have a Justin.tv account. So I've done streams back like years ago, but like in the formal modern age of streaming, I guess just like a couple months really. So yeah, there you go. Merlin, hello, how you doing? Bomber's more fun. Bomber's more fun. There's less to do in a bomber. Like you turn on your torpedoes, you paint the target, and you apply directly to the forehead. That's what you do. Gotta reload, by the way. Bomber with bombs is fun. This is true. Joysticks have the hat control. It's good. Do I play any Civilization type games? No. I don't like Civ games. I don't like turn-based games in general. Turn-based, like strategy, anything like that. Never really got into it. I like multiplayer games, and most turn-based games aren't multiplayer games. So the ones that have been multiplayer, I do like those. Alright, which wormhole am I at here? Got about 15-20 minutes left on stream, by the way, just a heads up. Okay, let's splash. I have a rocket manicore that I've never gotten a kill in. It's fun. I don't like rocket bombers. Like, they're not bad, but the problem is that you're set up to only kill explorers, basically. If you ever find like an Ideron, you can't kill it because you don't do any damage. Oh. Okay. Alright. This is the wormhole it came through. Got it. Got it. Okay. One more. 14,000 damage alpha strikes with bomber with bombs. Yeah, that's true. Bomber bombs is a lot of fun. It's not super practical for this kind of thing, for wormhole hunting, but it's a lot of fun. You really can't get more bang for the buck as far as fun goes. Forgot to feed my fish. Civ 5 has multiplayer. Yeah, I just... turn-based, I don't like it. I like the sense of I could feel the fear in my enemies. That's why, like, if you watch my old, like, Assassin's Creed videos, I really think, like, Assassin's Creed multiplayer was one of the most ingenious multiplayers of all time in any game. The Ace... It's just brilliant. It really is. It's so much fun. So tense. There's this tension of, like, the longer you wait to get a kill, the more it's worth. So you have so many situations where it's like, I am in position, just like now. Just imagine playing Eve, right? Except literally, like, every 10 seconds you wait to kill someone, you get another, like, 10 million ISK. So it's like, I can kill them right now, it's certainty. But if I wait a minute, I can get, like, hundreds of millions of ISK. And that's what it was like. And at the same time, it's like, the longer you wait, the more suspicious you become, the more likely that someone will know that you were trying to kill them. So it was brilliant. It really was. It's such a shame. I don't think Ubisoft's ever going to come back to it, which is a damn shame. And I really wish there was some kind of like independent gaming devs or someone who wants to take that concept and spin it off and make that kind of game themselves, like just call it like Notorious or something, and make a game like that, Incognito, whatever. Just steal the gameplay and make their own game from it. Please do that. I will play that game. There's been other cool games out there that like Spy Party. You ever hear of Spy Party? That game that's been in development for like 10 years and still not in like release. Like, what's the status of that game? I interviewed the lead developer of Spy Party like 10 years ago, and literally I don't think it's out yet. They've never finished the updated graphics. They still have the beta for $15. It's a goddamn shame. It's a goddamn shame because the yeah, look at this. Okay, so they have updated the art style. Okay, that's good to know. It's a brilliant game, but they just take... You can't develop a game for like 8 years with minor updates, and it's still in beta. Like, you can't do that. That's called Star Citizen. You can't do that. Side of Focus says, I've never been able to match the high I got off of destroying people in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. That's exactly it. When you are in the flow in Assassin's Creed multiplayer, there's literally nothing like it. It's so perfect. You really, if they could make a game that's Assassin's Creed multiplayer but with like VR, where like you being subtle was part of it, like how stealthily could you personally move, and could you be detected by other people? It would be the greatest video game ever made. I know that sounds like a huge exaggeration, but I'm only marginally exaggerating. It would be phenomenal. It would be a life-changing experience. Let's see here. The Rogues, Gilas. Is there a Tech 2 ship that could crack the Tengu? Is there a Tech 2 ship that could crack my Tengu? Good question. God damn it. Wow, there's nothing out here. Where is everyone? Where is everybody? Where are they? Where are they? I honestly just want to shoot this mobile depot just so I have something to fucking shoot at. Tech 2 ship that could crack it. I think no single ship could crack it. Okay? Like, I'm trying to be completely honest here. I don't think there's a single ship out there that could crack it. I think that which is part of the way I designed the ship, right? I think eventually a ship with enough damage. The problem is this, right? I created this ship to do a couple things. A, it's really fast. Okay, really fast. Overheat the afterburner, move basically 3,000 meters a second. I'm sorry, the micro warp drive. So a lot of Tech 2 ships that could do annoying things like nuke me out or just apply a lot of damage, that's great. But could they catch me? I don't know. Even if they can go that fast, right? The ship is super agile. It's got 4-second align speed, 5-second align speed, even with the micro warp drive on. So I feel like escaping is pretty easy. So that's good. So I feel like the ship would have to get in range and land a good scram, hold me, then do more than like 500 real DPS a second infinitely. I don't know, you tell me. That's hard to say. There's probably some like pirate ships, like faction ships that could do it and stuff, but I wouldn't be afraid of any Tech 2 ship I could think of. I think there's plenty of Tech 2 ships I can't kill, right? Because their tank is just too good. Or like killing a Sleipnir or things like that could be really difficult. You know, like that their tank is good. Then I don't think I'm going to crack them. Could they crack me? I don't know. I don't think so. Depends. Okay. They're rogue. H. Peterson says, less talk, more killing. H. Peterson, if you want to warp in a site here and allow me to kill you, that'd be great. But I'm looking for targets. I'm genuinely looking. I don't like Hitman. I don't have anything against it. I just never really liked it. A Demos was shit on me. Why is that? Can someone tell me why? I just want to know why. I'm not saying that I can't figure it out, but I'm kind of intoxicated. So I just want to know. Can confirm we just killed Wingspan ship and had to call for help. Okay, there you go. There's someone out there saying they tried to fight Wingspan and they needed extra ships. So, of course, that doesn't mean anything. It just means that that doesn't really mean anything. I did solo an 8-person fleet, and that was really lucky. Harazu just holds you until you self-destruct. That's possible. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, and Harazu couldn't break my tank. But if it could hold me, then yeah, that would be really annoying. It could definitely, like, you know, point me down, damp me down. Couldn't do anything. I wouldn't be able to kill it. I would say Harazu would be extremely annoying. It's just a matter of, again, could it specifically kill me? No. The Harazu itself does shitty damage, whatever, but could definitely make my life a living hell. I would say if I saw an Harazu decloak on me, I'd be like, okay, I see. This is going to be really annoying. My only hope would be like overheat my micro warp drive and like warp away and move away from it or align out. Like, and that's like, oh, it's really good this thing aligns really fast. Like, could I align out before it could like lock me and start applying all this terrible scrams and damps and all that stuff? I don't know. So there you go. 90 kinetic resist. Yeah, that's pretty rough. That's pretty bad. Cap stable 1000 tank. Right. So again, yeah, Harazu, there you go. I think Elite Camper's right. I do think that Harazu in general would be the worst thing I'd face. I don't think it would kill me by itself, but it would be a nightmare to face that thing. Someone's asking, what is the hotkey? I don't know if there is a default hotkey. I just personally assign my own hotkeys. I make my own rules. And my rules say that the hotkeys are Z and X respectively. TM, can I go back to making videos and not streaming? Well, TM, I'm still making videos. I just put out a video last week, right? Because normally if you think about it, yeah, I just put out a video last week. I'm actually working right now on the Wingspan anniversary video. So, what is this thing? C1 maybe? Let's see. So I am still making videos. I have another one planned, hopefully for the beginning of next week. So the streams, I think you should view the streams as being in addition to the videos. Like if you actually look at my video release schedule, I typically make like 1 to 3 videos a month. So I feel like I still have done that. I've released a video in the last month and like 2 before that. So I don't know. To me, the streams are just in addition. They're not to replace the videos. So I'm sorry if you feel that the stream's individually boring. But, I mean, I don't know what to say. I guess I would just say, don't watch the stream and just wait for the videos just like you would normally do. And then that would be it. So, that's it. That's all I could say. That's all I could say, dude. I don't know what else to say, TM. Don't watch. If you don't like the stream, don't watch the stream. Wait for the video. Just like you normally would, and it will come, and it'll be awesome. It'll be everything you dreamed of. It'll be better because you wouldn't have watched a boring stream, so you wouldn't have gotten bored in the meantime. You just have the hype of waiting all those weeks. Oh man. So, as far as the fact that there's no content out here, I just want people to know that like this is what Wormhole space is for real. So a lot of people, like, you see my videos, I just cut down all this is cut out. I ramble, I make CarCast videos and stuff, but I cut all this stuff out. So what I'm really trying to do here is give you a real sense of what's going on. You can kind of get a sense of the exploration with me. This system must be pretty popular. Everything in here scanned out. Let's see if there's anything over here. I really wish the radial button worked in more places. Oh, wait. Let's launch probes before we do that. Let's launch probes before we do that so they're out there and I can scan while I warp. Alright. Alright. Ooh. 8 AU is too large. Okay. Okay, there we go. Wormhole's bad for streaming. Maybe. Maybe. What headset do I use? These are Plantronics Gamecom 788s. Plantronics Gamecom 788. I've always liked Plantronics Gamecom series. Admittedly, oh, what the hell's going on here with my... Alright, there's something really fucky going on with my scanner. There we go. It didn't let me zoom in for a little bit. Yeah, Wormhole's bad for streaming. Alright. I'm trying. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. It might be bad. It might be good. The thing is, again, it's unpredictable. That's what I like about it. It's unpredictable. I'm just trying to show people I do. You know what's gonna be good for streaming? Valkyrie. Valkyrie's gonna be good for streaming. Magic Arena's gonna be good for streaming. Alright. You prefer Zarvox and Bjorn? That's fine. I get it. So TM, can I just ask you, what does Zarvox and Bjorn do that you like about their streams? So just curious. Did you say that Wingspan rents Wormhole space? No, we don't rent any Wormhole. Not that I know of. If someone's renting Wormhole space under my name, I'd like to know because I did not approve that. I'm Wingspan TT and I did not approve that message. I'm like Ted Cruz's social media manager. I did not approve this. Did not approve. Eve's not 24/7 fun fest. Yeah, I'm trying to make it fun. I'm trying to make it. I'm trying to. I guess I could do wacky stuff. You guys want me to do wacky stuff? I could play this game with like an Xbox controller, or I could like. I could do some giveaways. I don't have any problem with that. I got ISK. That'd be cool to do like every 31 minutes, give some kind of giveaway, or I could leave like a breadcrumb trail of a Plex wherever I go, and if you can like find me, you can get the Plex. And I could try to blow you up when you try to get it. It's legit. I could do that. All right, we got another wormhole here. All right, dear Bob, please make this a reality for me. Love Wingspan. Love Wingspan. Alright, high sec hole. There are way more better action games to watch than Valkyrie. It's not about the action. I mean, is that really what Twitch is about? Just watching the optimal game, or is it about the personalities of people? I feel like that's not what Twitch is about. I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Alright, let's see here. Alright, this is another wormhole. Let's see where it goes. Battlescarred Galactica timing giveaway. I'm not sure what you meant by that, Syrian. 31 minutes has nothing to do with Battlestar Galactica. It has to do with Wingspan TT, and number 31 has been sacred to me for many years now. Yeah. Boom. And boom goes the dynamite. Alright, I think I have to give this like one more shot. One more. Oh, they got a buzzard. They've got a buzzard. I'm not getting a buzzard. Okay, there's a buzzard 10 jumps away. I'm not getting that. Why would you watch a stream or a game that you find boring? That's a really good question. I don't know. All about the game to me, the streamer is just a perk. Okay, I can see both ways. Are those probes mine? Yes, they are. What the fuck is this? That's strange. Is this a shattered wormhole? Let me plug this shit into tripwire. I haven't seen one of these in a long time. So one thing's great about tripwire is that you can literally put in the type of wormhole it is, and it will tell you what the connection is. Connection type M609. It's a C4. Okay, I feel like this is shattered. I don't know. All right, let's find out. Let's find out. Decloak, micro warp. Yes, let's do it. Let's splash in. All right, we're 12:02. All right, I'm gonna have to call it quits soon. Gonna have to call it quits soon. All right. Splash, splash. 33. I didn't say 33. I said 31. 31. Prime number. Excellent. Golden wrench number 31. Get on my level. All right. Where am I? Okay. Wow. Okay, this is a normal system. Is there more activity in wormhole space on Saturdays and Sundays? I think so. A little bit. A little bit. I don't know. It's hard to say. I'm trying to remember. Honestly, though, I don't tend to play Eve that much on Saturday nights. I tend to, like, kind of be out. I tend to schedule stuff with friends and family and stuff, so then I'm not playing Eve too much on Saturdays, but I love almost all Eve streamers, but there's only one I really hate just because it's a weird, esoteric laugh, and I watch just to see him fail, okay? It's interesting. That's why you watch a streamer, you don't like to see them fail. Okay, this system is weird. It's a weird system with nothing good in it, and I don't like it. And there's a structure here I'm gonna go look at. Alright. Ooh. Warp. Hold on a second, I'm just checking something. Just checking something here. I gotta check this. Check myself before I wreck myself. Oh, that's me. That's me. It's me, Mario. Alright. Yeah, and by the way, I've been, so like I said, I've been kind of new to Twitch. Been doing this about a month or so. So I've been trying to do things like upgrade my channel, you get new loading animations, get new offline banners, get new little information banners at the bottoms that are hopefully informational or useful to people. So I'm new to this. I'm totally new to this. So if you check this stuff out, let me know if I'm doing all right. Let me know if any of this stuff makes any goddamn sense. That would be great. No one's disaster house. That's it. Wormhole spaces sleep tonight. The jungle sleeping. All right. Okay, let me just go. I want to log off somewhere good. And this system is not a good system. Oh, skinny fish. That's funny. That's legitimately funny. Someone's saying if you want content instead of watching Chance stream, then go get a cheap ship and fly around yourself and look for content. That's right. You're free to do that. It's true. Totally true. Left Xbox. How long have you been playing Eve Online? I've been playing Eve Online since the Rubicon expansion. So that was about 3.5 years ago, something like that. I guess I started March 2014. somewhere around there. Little known fact is I played Eve for like a month back in 2009, and I just hated it. I hated the controls. I hated the tutorial, everything about it. I felt it was so unintuitive. I couldn't understand it. I kept a lot of interest in the game. I read a lot of the news about it and stories and followed the updates for years. And then after Assassin's Creed started kind of dying off, like the community was less populated, I was like, all right, let me give Eve another shot. And I tried it out again, and I did like it. It was different, so there you go. So I played it officially. I started in 2009, but I only played for like a month or two. And then I restarted. I deleted my old characters. I just want to start fresh, which of course people say you shouldn't do, but I didn't like their names or anything. And there you go. Then I started fresh in 2014, spring of 2014. All right, I'm just going to move up the chain a little bit and try to find a system. I really like logging out in space. To me, that's what it's all about. I prefer to log out in like a decent C4. Yeah, let me warp over here. See what's over here. Oh man, how did I learn PvP? I didn't. Does anything about what I do make it look like I've learned PvP? I don't think it's true. I think I haven't learned it. So there you go. Yeah, it goes fast. Three and a half years goes fast. I told myself I'd never play an MMO. I'd never play EVE Online. If I played EVE, I would just play super casual. If I played EVE, I would never join a corp. All right, if I joined a corp, I'd never become corp leadership. I'd never found a corp. I'd never found a major corp. So I broke every single promise to myself about this game because I just really love it. So there you go. I just got really dragged into it, and three and a half years have gone by really fast. It's amazing. But in a lot of ways, I'm still very new to the game because there's no matter what I tell people who are new to EVE, it's like no matter how much you think you know about EVE Online, and this goes from like the minute you start playing up until even now, maybe it stops at some point. It's like at some point you learn something about the game, like you come to a realization, and you realize that everything that you knew before, like your vast knowledge of EVE, was now that you've learned whatever that thing is, now you realize the scope of EVE is that everything you learned before is just 5% of the game, and now there's this other 95% that you don't understand. And then you learn that other 95%, you expand your knowledge, now you get to 100%. And then you learn one new thing, that, oh shit, everything I knew before was still just 5%. And that just keeps happening over and over. Like, I don't know anything about incursions at all, 0%. Like I don't know anything about it. I don't know anything from... I don't know anything about like mining really. Like I know the basics, but I don't know anything about like how to really efficiently mine or all like how to use a boost 100% correctly or anything, all the different types of ores, all that stuff, refining and all that. I don't know all that stuff. Right? I know Cloaky stuff really well. I know Cloaky stuff really well. I know how to run a corp and recruit people, and like I know that kind of stuff. Right? I know the propaganda-ish stuff. I know how to navigate wormhole space and scanning and mapping. I understand wormhole space to a lot of degree, but yeah, there's huge sections of the game that I don't understand, and that's what's really appealing to me because it always feels like if I ever got bored with what I'm doing here, if I ever felt like there needs to be more, there's already so much more baked in that I just don't get, and that's really cool. You know, fuck it, I'm just gonna shoot this mobile depot. I'm just gonna shoot this mobile depot. Because I just want to shoot something. Even if it's for like literally 10 seconds before it reinforces. I just want to shoot something. Okay. Is this mobile depot on the ass now? Okay. I just need to shoot one thing before the stream ends. Even if it's a mobile depot. I don't care. I'll do it. So that's what I like about you. I really like your new overview showing parts of D-scan. How about showing your probes? Okay. Showing the probes, two problems with that. One is that I prefer to have a lot of screen space for probes, and I basically have my whole second monitor dedicated to viewing that easily. So I do see the value in that, but I guess to me, I feel like it would hugely hamper what I do. And secondly, for OPSEC, I feel like OPSEC wise, that's like one of the things that would seriously hurt me is showing the probes. Again, it's not the biggest concern, but it's like, I don't know. I'll think about it. Okay. Someone's been playing since 2007. Just joined the first court 30 minutes ago. Wow, that is incredible. I actually honestly don't believe you. What the hell have you been doing for the last 10 years? You haven't joined a court. Wow. Someone likes their Typhoon with cruise missiles. Okay. I don't know anything about wormholes. That's the next thing to do. Fry cooks, great thing to learn about. Wormholes is great. It's really interesting and different. And there's a lot of depth to understanding how it works, how it operates, how organizations operate there, how different wormhole effects matter, how the statics matter, what you learn about seeing different types of wormholes. I'm talking about the wormholes themselves, not the wormhole systems, which that's something that pisses me off, by the way, a lot. I'm very good at most everything. I have SP, but there's always something else. No, right, you learn about capitals. You think you understand everything about capitals, you really just understand everything about carriers, but not dreadnoughts, not titans or supers. You learn about, do you know the optimal ways to run a jump freighter? Do you know the optimal ways to run any kind of freighter? Do you know how to prevent suicide gangs? Do you know how to suicide gank people? Like, there's so much to learn in this game. It's astounding. It really is. People keep talking about that scroll wheel thing, which has merit. I'm just an old dog. All right, I know this thing's not gonna blow up. I just need to shoot something. So like, all right, like here's an example. Like I could shoot rapid lights at this thing. There's really no point. It's just gonna whatever. Pulling probes, reload, scanner probes. All right, and let's just hit this thing. There we go. Might as well throw the tank on in case it's some kind of weird trap that I can never. Oh no! Look at that! It's reinforced. Oh my god! I'm actually going to destroy something. Fire the rapid light missiles. Fire them. Am I in range of rapid lights? No, I'm not. Let's get a little closer. Let's get a little bit closer now. Oh my god! This is reinforced for real. Do you see how sexy this thing is? Do you hear that sound? Oh. Oh, you didn't know? Hey, I get to blow one thing up on stream. Even a happy birthday! Happy birthday. Let's see it blow up. Where's the explosion? Hey! Ooh! Ah, it didn't leave a wreck. That means it was empty. The kill mail is going to show there's absolutely nothing in it. Alright, there you go. Alright, let me reload. Wow, I got to blow one thing up. I didn't really expect that to happen. And there's nothing in it. Of course. Kill report available. Here we go. Boom. An empty RVB mobile depot. That's all you get for the stream tonight, everyone. Wow. I'm just going to sail off into the sunset like this. As soon as my rapid lights reload. Well, everyone, I'm Wingspan TT, the 4th best commentator on the planet. I hope that my 4th best level of commentary was able to carry the stream tonight, even if I wasn't able to find, even if me and my entire corp weren't able to find anything for you to see like a real fight. I apologize, but I tried. You know, this is you win some, you lose some. That's how it works. That's how this corp works. That's how how this game works. But I really just had a lot of fun. Hold on a second. I just gotta. All right, it looks like my people in my corp might have gotten like a heron or something, but it was a little dry tonight. It was a little dry. I really appreciate everyone watching. It means a lot to me. I really appreciate whether you're coming in new from a raid from someone else's stream or whatever it is, that you stuck around to learn a little bit about me, how I play, myself, the corporation, blah blah blah, all that stuff. So I hope that if you like this, please follow the channel. Please come back next time. I'm not a Twitch partner yet. I will apply at some point. I don't know what that point is, but so you can't subscribe, so I can't even ask you to subscribe. But I appreciate you coming by and watching. It means a lot to me. It really does. It's late. It's late Eastern time. I'm in New Jersey, so it's time to go to sleep. It's time to catch up, get some sleep. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get this thing out of here. Shut this shit down. Get out. Go away. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I need to do. Anyway, everyone, Thank you so much. Have a great night, and I'll see you next time on the Monday stream. Cheers!